Gefaldi, and as usual, I'm here in the kitchen with my sister Patty Hayden. Hi, Patty.
Hi.
Well, we're here to show you how to prepare some great meals for your friends and family. So, Patty, tell us what's on deck for today. We got a lot of great stuff.
We got a lot of really great stuff. And this is actually what we thought of for kind of, if you're stuck at the last minute,
Right.
preparing the Easter meal.
Yeah.
So we wanted something that would be easy but elegant, too.
Exactly.
So what we're going to do, we always have to have our signature cocktail
That's
that we
right.
start out with. So we're going to do a, in fact, I wrote everything down so I wouldn't
Okay.
forget. We're going to have a sherbet cocktail. Now you
Okay.
can either, like our dad used to say, leaded or unleaded.
That means alcohol.
It's
or not.
alcohol or not. Yeah, and we're going to do a French onion soup for you, which
Great.
is it's
I love it.
classic.
Mhm.
Everybody loves that. And we're going to do a bourbon steak.
Yep, this is really good.
Yeah, and some herb roasted potatoes to go alongside.
Okay, how about a salad?
Yeah, we're going to do spinach salad with a nice lemon vinaigrette.
I can't wait to get started.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get going. I see that you've got something covered here, so
Yeah,
let's start
let me
there.
just
I'm
move
going to
it.
move
Yeah,
your menu.
Okay, this is what we started last night. This is how we do our bourbon steak. Take that off and show you. I think you can see it.
So this is about a 2.5-pound chuck roast that you start with.
Yeah.
And it's in a marinade, as you can see, and we do it, this is probably your most time-consuming thing. We like to do it a day ahead, 24
Yeah.
hours ahead, but you could do it, what, 6 hours ahead?
You
You'd
can
still
do
be
it.
okay.
You could do it 6 hours
Right.
ahead as well. And what it is, it's equal parts of 4 ingredients.
Right.
Lemon juice, soy sauce, brown sugar, and bourbon.
And bourbon.
Yeah.
And all we did is we mixed that in the glass tray, and then I usually take the fork and just start poking
Yeah.
at it so that the marinade really gets in there. Now this is just about the time that we turn it over. So
Yeah.
this is all we do. We poke it with a fork, we turn it
Turn
over.
it.
Be
Yeah.
careful I don't
And you can
get
see
you.
how, I think
And you can see it's changing color and it's
Yeah,
starting
it's
to
beautiful.
really get in there.
You can feed, now, you're not going to believe
Yeah,
this,
that's
but
right.
you can feed about 6 people with this.
Yeah, and like I said, it's about 2.5 pounds. So what we're going to do, I'm going to cover this up and put it back in the refrigerator, and then what? Shall we start the soup?
Yeah.
All
I'll
right,
be
so let
back
me
to
do
show you
that.
how to start the soup.
Great. Okay, we're back. Patty, I've got a pot going here with just a couple tablespoons of
Of butter, right? Okay.
And so what we're trying to do is start the soup.
Yeah.
So what next?
Okay, what these are, we just got 3 Vidalia onions. And you can also, you want yellow onions. You can also use Spanish onions if you want. You know, like
and
nice,
they're just thin sliced. You
they're
can
just
tell they're not.
thin sliced, peeled and sliced, and it's about baseball size.
Yep. And you want them to be like this because you're going to be picking it up with your spoon.
Yeah, because it's a soup.
Okay, so I got this melted. What now?
Okay, and what you're going to do
gonna
is
put
you're going
these
to want to put those in.
Okay, just toss them in.
Just toss them in. And what you're going to do is, what you're looking for, guys, it's going to be probably take you a good 10 minutes, because what you want to do, this is your only chance to put a little color on it.
Okay, so
You
these
don't
are
want them to
going
look pale.
So, okay, so I'm sauteing the
So you're
onions
sauteing the onions
until they just get soft and
until
a
they
little
get
color
soft and a
on them,
little
right?
bit of color. It takes about
Okay.
10-15 minutes. Then what we're going to do, we've got a bay leaf. Going to add the
Lot of
bay
onions.
leaf. And now this is beef broth. And what we did is we got 2 14-ounce cans, and that's what's going to make your
You
soup.
know, I want to ask you about the broth. Because I was on the,
Okay.
you just go down to the soup aisle and you grab it. Now, some of the cans said, I just got the ones that said broth on it, but some of the cans said double strength. What is all that
Okay,
mean?
what double strength is that when you're going to look in the directions on the back, I'm going to ask you to add water. It's because some recipes want you to use the double strength because they want that enhanced flavor of the
Okay.
broth.
Then I
But
did the
in this
right
case,
thing
you
in
did,
this case.
Yeah, in this case. But like I say, if you do happen to get that, it's equal parts water and
Oh, okay,
broth,
great.
that's all.
So all I've done here, I'll try and show you, is I just stirred this so that the butter has now coated the onions, and I'm going to stop stirring and just let it go until that really looks good. Every once in a while, come back and stir it.
Yeah.
And
then
we will be back in what?
We'll be
10
back,
minutes
10 minutes or
show you
so.
what it looks like.
And then we're going to add, what we're going to do then, don't forget we'll add our stuff.
Okay.
We'll add our,
Great, and then we got a big
broth and-
ta-da at the end. We'll show you how to do that.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, well, the onions have been sauteing for I would say about 15 minutes.
15 minutes or so.
And I think they're ready, because take a look. This is what you want, guys.
Yeah.
See how they're just changed color a little, but they're soft and they're translucent.
Right.
So what do we do next?
That's what you're looking for. Okay, what you're going to do, we're going to add our bay leaf.
Okay.
Okay, and here's our beef broth. Here's our 2 cans.
Okay.
Here's a trick, you guys. If you put the your spoon there as you're pouring, it's not going to get all over you and all over your stove top.
Yeah, because when you put a cold liquid into a hot pan, it could spurt. But if you use that,
if you use that as a little buffer.
okay. So what else? Any spices or anything? Or are we done for now?
No, you're done. You're
Wow.
done. What we're going to do is we're going to bring it back up to a boil, turn
Okay.
it down to simmer, cover it, and let it go for
15, 20
15
minutes? Okay. All right, well, that comes up to a boil. Let's look at our potatoes. We're going to
Okay,
do, what,
yeah.
herb potatoes?
We're going to do, yes, we're going to do our herb roasted potatoes.
Okay.
These are, whoops, let me get rid of that. These are really nice russet potatoes. We washed, all we did was rinse them off.
Yep.
We washed them. And what you're going to do is we want to make them into planks.
Okay.
Okay, and there's a real easy way to do it.
All right,
Okay,
you
we're gonna
demonstrate and I'll try and do it.
We're going to cut them in half first.
Cut it right down the
Half,
middle.
right? Cut your
Right.
halves again into quarters.
Okay.
Okay. It's not rocket science, but it makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
And then each one of
cut
those
each
and-
one again. You want 8 sort of planks, if you will, that are the same size. And you want them to be the same size so that they roast evenly.
Now, are we going to cut them in half this way?
No.
Just leave them alone.
No,
All right.
because you want them to be.
That was easy.
Well, it's not even easy. You want them to make a nice presentation.
All right, so
Okay,
now-
put them all on the tray.
Do you spray the tray or anything?
No, I'll show you
All right.
why. Okay, now this is
Lay it
extra. This is extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah, we always say we go for the good stuff all the time. We don't use
Yeah.
regular olive oil for some things. We just use extra virgin.
It really gives it a lot of nice flavor.
That fruity flavor
You would
is so
really be
good.
surprised. You can really taste the difference.
So,
Okay.
all right, so I see you just
So-
kind of liberally.
Just kind of eyeball it, you know, John, and the same as
all right, now,
the
when you're putting the
spices.
spices on, how much are you putting on? You just,
Okay, John, you know, quanto basta.
quanto basta. What is quanto basta? I do know, but you can
Quanto
explain.
basta means sort of as much as you think.
To your taste, whatever you
I
like.
think the translation is whatever's enough, but that's
Yeah.
what Grandma used to say. It's to your taste, you know. You could sort of tell what you like. So
And
this
say it
is
again, quanto basta?
Quanto basta.
Quanto basta. So, quanto basta with the spices.
Okay, salt and pepper.
And now
garlic
you're putting
powder,
garlic powder.
powder.
And again, these are the spices that we like. We've
Yeah.
got like
And
salt,
I'm
pepper,
gonna,
garlic powder,
Yeah, and I'm
oregano.
going to use oregano today.
Okay.
This is what we like anyway, but this is what we had.
And the idea was we just wanted to go in the pantry and use what we had. We
Right.
had a couple potatoes that are there because this is a last minute meal, right? A couple potatoes and the spices that we like, and you cut them up and you just mix it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Now, you
that's
just
all.
mix it with your hands.
You just mix it with your hand. Make sure
fun.
they're nice and coated. Clean hands.
All right, now we're putting this in the oven at what temperature?
We're gonna do 425.
Okay.
Depending on your oven, maybe 425 to 450. Give us for.
Mine's pretty accurate, so
Okay,
we'll do 425.
425.
For-
We're gonna do them 15, 20 minutes. We're gonna check
Okay.
them.
Okay.
Okay, and you'll know if they're ready to flip over when you stick the spatula underneath. If you can move them
Okay,
easily,
great.
just turn them over once and put them back in another 10 minutes or so.
Okay, great. Now,
You'll be
while
able
this
to
is
tell.
all, so the soup is simmering. It hasn't come up to a boil yet, but when it does, I'm going to turn it back to a simmer, let that go for 15 minutes, turn on the oven, we'll put that in there, and then meanwhile, I'm going to go out and get the grill ready because
Oh, yeah.
our chuck roast that we've been marinating in the
Our
bourbon,
bourbon
that bourbon steak, is just about ready.
Yeah.
So this will all come out at the same time, but I got to get that grill ready and, get my charcoal on there, and you want that charcoal nice and hot.
Yeah.
So we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, well, our meal's coming together. I got the potatoes in the oven, the soup is simmering, and I started, the charcoal is just getting nice and red,
Yeah.
so that's getting ready.
Good.
And I see you got the salad started
Yeah.
here. What can I do?
Yeah, well, this is really nice baby spinach.
Oh, this looks
It's
good.
all been washed and spun because you don't want any water in that
Yep.
because it interfere with your dressing, of course.
Okay.
And John, if you would like to cut up the mushrooms a little bit more, I mean, you
Okay.
want them maybe just in half. You don't want to,
Okay. And just toss them right in there when I'm done?
yeah, just toss them right in the salad. You want to be able to see them, but you don't want them giant pieces.
Don't want them huge, yeah.
Okay, and this is, what I did is I rolled the lemon,
Okay.
okay, and I'm going to squeeze it, cut side up.
All right, so you're just
Okay.
making a lemon
Or you can
vinaigrette?
also do it like this. I'm going to make a nice lemon vinaigrette.
Toss this right in here.
Just want the pieces to stay.
All right, you talk about that, and I'm going to get the
Okay.
tongs because I'm going to mix this when we're done.
Yeah, okay. What I'm doing again, I'm gonna use the whole lemon, the juice from the whole lemon. You know, if you like to, Jen, I just thought, some people might like to, grate a little bit of the peel in there too. That might be nice too.
Oh, that's true.
I didn't think of that, but that would be a nice touch too.
Now, I see you had an onion here, so I'm just cutting this up real small, and this is just
Yeah.
a little bit of flavor. So
Okay,
that's it?
That's
Onion?
it. Onion, mushrooms, yeah.
I mean, I
and
know
I'm
you
just
can put whatever
putting-
you want in,
You
but this is
can,
what we're
but
doing
This
today.
is what we're doing. Yeah, a little salt and pepper.
All right, so lemon, salt, pepper.
Lemon, salt, and pepper, because lemon's your acid. Take the place
Okay.
of your, what you usually put vinegar or something like that in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me just go. I could have gotten one that goes on a little easier in my hand. There we go. Be here all day. Okay.
So salt, pepper,
Salt,
lemon,
pepper,
what, olive oil?
lemon. And this is our extra virgin olive oil again.
Oh, great, okay.
Put a little in, and what I'm going to do is whisk it and try it. It's really, again, it's to your taste. It's to what you like. You like a little
Right.
more acid? Go ahead. You like a little more oil? It's really, I really like the lemon vinaigrette. It's
Yeah, it
nice.
gives it a nice, it's fresh. You think, pretty good?
Pretty good. I'm going to put a little more olive oil. And then when we're ready.
So
all
we don't
gotta-
want to do this right
No,
now?
we don't want to do it yet. But when we're ready, all we want to do is just put it on there and toss it.
Okay, great. All right, well, then we'll be back when we're ready to put things together.
Okay.
Well, everything seems to be underway, and we're in really good
Yes.
shape, so I thought it'd be a good time to make a cocktail.
Of course.
So our signature drink is a kind of a sherbet
Yeah, it's a nice
smoothie
sherbet,
almost.
almost like a smoothie. Yeah.
So I've got a container of orange sherbet.
Yeah. Oh, I
And,
like the orange. You could also do probably lemon.
Yeah, if I had
You
lemon,
want.
that would
That'd
be my
nice, too.
preference, but I
Whatever.
like the orange.
I like the orange.
So I'm putting half of this in the blender. And then to that, what we're going to do is we're going to
I
add
see you got it softened
some
up
club
too.
soda. Yeah, I just took it out and left it in
Yeah.
the fridge.
Yeah. Okay, put some club soda in there.
Put some club
Looks
soda, and
good.
you're going to eyeball this. This is
Yeah.
another one of
Yeah,
those
another
quanto,
one.
quanto basta.
Quanto basta.
And you could do it just like this and blend it and serve it, but we have just about a shot of
Of course,
vodka
we got a
left.
little vodka. We got to put this
So
in.
I think we should
Should I
pour it
put
right
it
in. Mhm. We're going to blend these and serve them in really cool glasses, and then you've got a nice signature drink.
Boy,
Oh, my
you got a
goodness.
good eye. That is like a shot.
It's just about a shot. All right, so here we go.
Wow, your blend is really nice. Mine makes a lot of noise. Yay, wow.
Now I want to see, these look a little bit thin. So, yeah,
So you
this
can
is
add a
too
little
thin,
more.
so I'm going to
Okay.
add more of the sherbet. Sherbet or sherbet?
I
What
think
do you
it's
say?
sherbet.
But anyways, add some more of this. And I think I might put the rest in,
Why not?
just because we're going to use it anyways, and now it's all melted.
Well, which is nice though too, Jen. What I like about this is a lot of times you have to use the ice.
Right,
You
yeah,
know,
no
you're
ice in
using
this.
crushed ice and everything, and it takes away from your flavor of everything.
Let's see what
It's
happens
good.
here.
There
Oh, yeah.
we
It's
go.
that
Okay.
simple.
It is, this is great.
Pour a couple
Well,
of
nice and
them.
refreshing too.
It is, and it's, it looks
This would be
really
nice for
cool.
any party. And I can see a lot of like ladies' luncheons and things. A lot of ladies would like this.
Yeah, so the Red Hat Society will be doing these. soon.
Yes.
All right, well,
looks
let's
good.
test them
Let's
out
try
and
it.
see what we did here.
We're happy to test these for you.
Cheers.
Salute.
You know, that's really pretty good.
This is really
It's
good.
not heavy on the vodka, but it's got that nice orange flavor and a little bubbly from the
And if you
club
wanted
soda.
to make it more like a little,
Keep talking.
like a little frozen treat, you could obviously maybe not put as much in of the club soda or put more ice cream.
It's true. You
This
can
is
make
really
it almost
good.
like a slushy if you want it that thick.
I
so.
wouldn't change anything.
Okay, Patty, the grill's ready, and I see you took the meat out and put it on a plate
Yep.
for me. And what are we going to do with this
I
marinade?
just got, now what we're going to do, now because it's the exact marinade that the raw meat was sitting in, we have to.
So we can
I'm
save
gonna
it and
strain
still use
so
it?
that we can use this. This is going to be like our little,
Almost
our little,
like a little gravy,
little
but
sauce.
a little
sort of,
sauce to
sort
put
of.
over it when it's sliced.
Yeah.
Okay, so you strain that out.
Strain that
All right,
out.
Give me that.
Okay.
Put
And
that
what
on the
we're going to
corner.
want to do is we're going to let this actually come to a boil and then put it on a low boil for about 10, 15 minutes.
All right, so let me turn that. I'm gonna-
Because, just because of the raw meat.
Right. So then when we actually cook the meat, you can pour this over the top, like a little au jus.
Yeah, I usually use it on the
sounds
side and
great.
have people put their own in.
I love it. Great. All right, we'll be back. Okay, well, I took the meat off the grill, so that's underneath the foil. It's going to rest for, look how great that looks.
I know, it looks great.
Rest for 5-10 minutes.
About 5-10 minutes.
But in the meantime, we're ready to serve up our first course, which is the
The
soup.
French onion soup.
So one thing I did want to say, I did fish out the baby.
Okay,
'cause you
very
don't want anybody to
good.
get
We don't
sick
want
from
anybody
the-
choking.
or
No
hurt.
choking.
So I will ladle up a bowl,
Yeah.
and then you tell me.
This is actually an oven-proof bowl.
Uh-huh.
Okay. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. You can always
You can
just
just-
put your soup in and sort of take your croutons and
Right,
melt
so
cheese
what
on
are we
the
doing?
croutons and then put them down.
right,
What
so
we are
we-
doing, these are just some nice baguette bread.
Mm-hmm.
We made some little nice slices out of it, and I
You
toasted them.
toasted it a little.
We toasted them with a little olive oil.
Okay.
And what all you do is you put one in the middle, we're using Swiss. Put your Swiss over the top.
Any cheese
We're
that
using
really
Swiss.
melts really
Want a
good.
nice melting cheese, Gruyere. If you want to, you could also use a little bit of Parmesan with
Sure.
a nice piece of mozzarella, smoked mozzarella.
That'd be
on top.
great. So basically what you want to do with this now is to just get that to really melt good is you're going to turn your broiler on and just put it under there.
Put it
It's
right
like a
under
minute.
there. Everything's done.
And,
All you're
um,
looking is to melt the cheese.
Yep, you
And
pull it
serve
out.
it. You're ready.
So, okay. We
Bon
will be
appetito.
back when, to put everything together,
Yeah.
really. So we're going to put our soup
Okay,
aside
we'll
over
do that.
here.
Okay.
And then we'll get everything else.
And we'll
All
show
right.
you.
Okay, everything's ready. It's time to eat. But you know what I wanted to show you is look at this soup. This
Isn't
is
it
what
great?
you want. See how that's all melted and gooey, and that just is wonderful.
It is good.
Now,
Can't wait.
you ready to plate up your stuff?
I wanted to show you guys how our little roasted potatoes came out. I hope you can see them.
They look
They're
great.
nice, yeah. They were in there at 425, 20 minutes on the first side. And then I just turned them over. You can actually tell because they'll move for you. If they don't move, wait a couple more
Okay.
minutes and turn them. So I'll plate up a couple. We want 3.
Yeah, I think everybody should get 3.
But you should get 3.
And then put some salad on there.
All right.
And now, the big ta-da here.
Yes, de resistance. Oh my gosh, that looks fabulous.
The meat. Now, we didn't cut it. The reason you let it set is it pulls those juices back in and it stays really moist. So I want to show you what this looks like.
This looks great, by the
And
way.
what you do is you're
Smells
supposed to
wonderful.
be cutting against the grain. This is perfect, Patty. It's got just a little touch
Oh,
of
good.
pink
yes,
in the middle.
it is perfect.
And we're pretty generous.
We
so
did it
I'll
on
get
the
one
grill.
more.
When you first put it on, leave the top off. We did this one for, wasn't it, John, 10 minutes?
10 minutes on each side,
yeah,
actually.
and we turned it over, and then we put the cover on, and did it for another 10 minutes, pulled it off, brought it in, tented it, let it sit for a little bit. Ooh,
You have to try.
I'm going to.
And I don't care if you use that fork. I'm going to try the other
it's
piece.
very good.
This is so good.
Yep.
The only thing, last thing to do is we
Oh.
take a little bit of that
We do take a
au
little bit.
and I'm
put
going to
it-
hold this up
yes.
here and show you.
Okay, we do put a little bit on.
Just a touch makes it really delicious.
Just a little nice, yeah, just to give it a little, glisten it up a little too.
And there you have it. There's your last minute meal.
Happy Easter, everybody.